some action.
Hey YouTube, how's it going? Tesla here, and welcome back to more Tainted Grail. So, we're gonna go on and do that mission, where we had to go to that, it was like a crypt, the temple. Yeah, this one. So I learned that, no, the captain when I told me to see what's behind the statue of Sewel's crypt. Yeah, so I actually changed my amulet here. So it has a very interesting effect to the old steel mace. So instead of like doing like 11, getting back like 11 HP, we get 15. So this is even better. So now we can use my mace, my great hammer or whatever it's called, even more consistently. Because that's like the problem why I would use like my my one-handed weapons, because it's like, hey, I'm getting my health back, but you know the two-handed weapon don't have that. So let's go right here, Sunken Village. I wonder if the enemies respawned. Yes, they did. Okay. Oh, okay. Sit your ass down. Oh yeah, this feels so satisfying. All right, come on, explode. Oh my goodness, there's nothing more satisfying than using a weapon that's just gonna bonk them. Like, oh my goodness, this feels so good. I mean, maybe I'll get some cool swords again. Sit down. There will be no bullying me. I'll kill you. Yeah, this is really... Oh my goodness, this is crazy now. I'm gonna bully you. Oh, that shock effect. It's like I'm Thor. Sit down. Really? Come on. I like how like the zombies just slowly move, like it's like as if it's like what is it? Like it's Terminator or something. Like they're just slowly, like it's like the inevitable. It's like no, just no, die. Okay. We're probably going to use this mace for a while until I can get my spirituality to 3, so I can use the mace that Galahad was using, because that burning effect seems like it'd be really cool. Alright, let's see, can we... Alright, interact. Guess it's gonna take us somewhere.
I know this place. I remember it. Although my memory is still clouded.
Alright, so tell me what you remember.
I was here with Merlin. We had a disagreement about something important.
Maybe the Wyrdness?
It was here that the idea of how to end the war with the Four Dwellers first took shape. But what happened next is still unclear. I don't remember. And yet, I know it had something to do with Sewel, a place of his eternal rest. But something is wrong. It doesn't feel like a tomb. Be cautious.
Yeah, so I'm guessing we're gonna fight some kind of monster. It's weird that these guys are just like, just sitting there or whatever. So I just realized they're like, it's like the same armor that where we fought. They have like the same armor that Galahad's men had. So maybe Merlin had a more ruthless method on dealing with the Four Dwellers, and King Arthur, maybe he didn't. Okay, this is... I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. But yeah, maybe like Merlin just had a more ruthless method on dealing with the Four Dwellers, and King Arthur was like, no, that's not. No, we don't stoop that low. Okay, Arthur's Testament signed copy. Okay, as Sewel proved himself to be of the highest loyalty, so Sewel was a person. Okay, and the Horns of the South are equal to Camelot. It is my will that Excalibur will be guarded by the Keepers of the South after my death. Let my sword rest in the courtyard of the Horns, as a testament to the eternal friendship between our houses. In times of distress, my sword shall be drawn, but only by the one who proves himself worthy. I entrust the sect of how to prove one's worth to the captain, and urge all captains that come after to pass on this knowledge to their successors until comes one day when the worthy one appears and the secret is revealed to them. So help me, All-Mother, and all the gods of the homelands. Well, that's going to be yes, because we are taking that Excalibur. Wait, what? Oh, so we gotta talk. I don't want to talk to this thing, though.
You are not him. You are different.
Alright, so who are you?
I am Sewel Firstfoot, the one who scouted the land before the traitor Arthur set foot on it.
Traitor?
I was loyal. I was devoted. Arthur wanted more. Arthur betrayed me.
So I'm guessing maybe Arthur in his past wanted more land or something, or maybe more power. Who knows? Sewel Firstfoot, the founder of the Horns of the South?
Yes, it is my legacy. The jewel of the South, the safe haven of honorable men.
A lot has changed.
I've been here for so long. It doesn't matter anymore.
So why did One Eye reseal your tomb?
The Dalriata promised me revenge. They understand what happened here. Everyone who comes here has the right to ask.
Alright, so tell me what happened.
I was the most loyal of Arthur's men. I was the first to go ashore and take on any danger that might arise in this new and unfamiliar land. Then came the war. I fought by his side, shielded him with my own body. I trusted him. But Arthur wanted more. Arthur longed to possess a power equal to that of our enemies. So Merlin decided our king must first become immortal. Only then could he achieve greatness. But Merlin needed volunteers. Trusted people to go first to make sure that his methods
Of course there would be
were
sacrifices.
so we wouldn't risk Arthur's life in trying to grant him immortality. They thought I had died, so they buried me.
So you counted on Arthur to make sure you were dead, and he left you.
Arthur's greed and Merlin's obsession made me what I am now. Arthur should have made sure. They thought I was dead, but I heard everything. I know there were others after me. I know that the king didn't hesitate to do anything to achieve his goal.
Kind of typical of a king, if you ask me.
Experimented on all the knights, abusing their oath. He told them it was for the greater good. Their lives, our lives, meant nothing to him.
I think now we know why Caradoc does not like, or like why he hates Arthur. It's probably because of this. So where's the betrayal? The king did what he deemed necessary to win the war. I don't know. I mean that that's already treacherous as it is. I mean he betrayed his own knights. Yeah, let's go with this one.
Arthur doomed his people to eternal suffering. Their names forgotten. Their loyalty abused. He sacrificed the lives of the noblest of men, and this is the greatest possible betrayal.
True. So how does one eye want to help you?
We cannot be helped. We cannot be killed. The Dalriata promised to burn down Camelot. Avenge the memory of all my brothers. Camelot was built on betrayal. People have the right to live in truth. When Camelot falls, we will finally be free. Build a new world. Let the dead leave this one.
Okay, so let's talk to Arthur. I think we have some... Well, we can't talk to him in here, but... I was expecting we were gonna, like, fight some kind of, like, a boss again in here. But I guess not. So are those, undead soldiers? I guess they were, like, once Arthur's men. They're gonna attack us now, or what? Maybe that's why they can't... We can't attack them, because they're like cursed. Ah.
And? What do you think?
It really seems that Camelot isn't what it claims to be, and it never was.
Oh, they're just fools. Somebody made a stupid mistake in the past. Somebody else decided to cover it up. Somebody came up with traditions and stories to mask what was done. And for hundreds of years, fools were eating it up because the lies were easier to believe. Really, there's no point in invoking tradition any longer, because it's worth shit. The only thing that matters is safety and loyalty towards the one who can provide it. And honestly, I don't believe the ones running this entire circus will protect anyone but themselves.
It's always every man for himself in the end. Well, what now? Why do you want... Ugh. Why did you want me to see this?
Well, now we've found ourselves in what I'd probably call a clusterfuck. And somehow, you unwittingly became the most important person in the region because your decision will change how the entire situation unfolds. You see, my boys from the Horn to the south are split down the middle. Some will back me, but others won't understand what I'm trying to do. The latter, like Feargas, are the traditionalists, and they know me a little bit too well. If I come to them with this revelation, they think it were a conspiracy. But if somebody from the outside, somebody Feargas trusts, steps in and convinces him, you see where I'm going with this.
They want me to convince Feargas and the other Horns of the South. Got it. So we got a choice to make. Do we help him with this conspiracy, or do we not? I mean, the way I look at it, it's that, you know, it's like if we want these souls to be, I guess saved, then, you know, Camelot must fall. And it seems like it is inevitable. So I mean, I guess unless it's like, you know, it's like, oh fuck them, you know, they're dead, who cares? But it's like, I don't know, I kind of... Oh, like, yeah, that's a tough choice, because, like, on one hand, it's like, you know, we could just be like, no, we're not going to help you, you know, you're just trying to, like, you know, take it for yourself. But he could be an important ally, especially if we want to bring down Camelot, because I think after this revelation and the fact that Camelot was basically built on the betrayal of Arthur's, like, loyal soldiers, I think we should help him.
Ah, that's what I wanted to hear. I knew I could count on you. Go talk to Feargas, get him to visit this place. After you're done, please visit me in the shrine. I just hope Feargas shows some sense and doesn't let his pride take over.
So we probably could have killed him. I mean, honestly, I don't think he would have been that hard, considering, you know, we have this hammer. But we're gonna keep him as an ally. And that's nice, they just pop back down. It's like they were T-posing there for a second. kill the enemy. Love this hammer. I mean, to be honest, I'm more of a greatsword guy, but I'll take the hammer. Alright, and first let's talk to Arthur, because I have some choice words for him. Sit down. Alright, let's talk to him. So what was Galahad like in your day?
Much the same. He was a fierce warrior, determined to win at any cost. I watched him closely, and I found him too consumed by cruelty. That is why I chose Sewel and Palamedes as my closest confidants. Not him. Yet this Galahad still seems devoted to Camelot and the old ways, and he remains just as fierce.
Sewel had a lot to say about you.
It was the most painful thing I heard. I didn't know. I had no idea this is what happened to him.
You didn't know, or you didn't want to know?
There were other things that required my attention. We were losing the war. I was needed everywhere. I should have paid more attention to what Merlin was doing. I shouldn't have let go.
Oh, man. I mean, I still feel like maybe he was, like, it feels like, yes, maybe he did know about it, but he just didn't want to know. And he was just, like, using the wars as an excuse, as a distraction. Alright, let's go talk to Fergus, see how this goes. I've discovered something you need to know.
Oh, really? And here I thought the Horns of the South had no secrets left to hide from me. But go ahead. Surprise me.
Sewell's tomb has a hidden entrance. You can meet him there.
Have I ever mentioned I'm not a big fan of your sense of humor? Now, tell me what you really want.
Alright. It's true, Merlin experimented on Sewell, so he never died.
This isn't funny. I'm no Galahad, burning people at the stake for heresy, but I don't appreciate this kind of behavior either. Still, judging by the look on your face, you actually believe you've stumbled onto something important. All right then. I'll go and check it out. See what's got you so worked up. It might even be nice to get out of here for a change.
I have a feeling, oh, he...
I saw what you wanted me to see.
Never mind.
We need to talk. Honestly, I'm not sure what to think. Everything I believed has been seriously challenged. I need some time to get used to it. Why did you show this to me? Because it could be that I'd be better off not knowing. What they did to Sewell is unthinkable and absolutely unforgivable. What will the other keepers say? What will happen to the Horns of the South? And what about Camelot? Everything we believed was a lie.
So I actually thought for a second that the captain of the Horns of the South, which I forget his name, forgive me, I thought he was going to jump him and kill him there or something, but I guess not. Alright, so we can go with what you believed and what you did with that belief are two entirely different things, or you should put your faith in the future, not your past. I'm feeling like we go with this one. So what you believed and what you did with that belief are two different things, entirely different things.
You're right. In the end, it doesn't matter what Camelot was back then. What matters is what we are now. And we did everything in our power to keep the South safe, and to keep our lighthouse on through every storm. But this will be the end of the Horns of the South. No young man will join our ranks when hundreds of years of our history are gurgling down the drain.
So you can create a new myth.
Any ideas?
All right, let's see here. You're the fortress that stood up against Camelot's corruption and got rid of Galahad. I kind of like that one. You're the ones who found a way to forge peace with the tribes. Nobody believed it was possible. You didn't let the past break you, and you decided to make your own future. So let's go with this one. You're the one who found a way to forge peace with the tribes.
It sounds better than the alternative. That we're a bunch of fools believing in children's fables of knightly honor, valor, and purity. And we'll have to give everyone some hope to cling to after the truth about Sewel comes out. All right. I assume Brandon put you up to this, so you can go and congratulate him. He won. I'll support this case, if only for the safety and well-being of our boys. I don't have to like it one bit, but I can try to make it easier for the garrison.
Alright, so let's go report back to Captain Brendan. So I want to put my cloak back on, but honestly, it's just... the clipping issues I was having with it kind of make me like, I'm going to wait a little bit. Dude, that guy snore all the time. I just want to attack him and like, hey, wake up. Alright, so let's take that off. Yeah, so let's go over here.
Nothing ever happens.
I still wonder where that undiscovered mark location is pointing to. Oh, no, let's not steal that. No, we're not going to do that. That'll get everyone here pissed at us. Like, how dare you steal? It's like, ah, my bad, my bad. I see something, I'm like, ooh, I want to just grab it. All right.
Ah, you're back. So, what news do you bring? Did you talk to Firgas?
Firgas saw Sewel's tomb. He seems pretty shaken.
Good. Just as I expected. I do feel for the boy. He really loved Camelot. Probably the last truly loyal keeper. But he had to know the truth. I knew his honor wouldn't let him hide it from the others in the Orns. Nicely done.
So, what now?
Now, I'll get One Eye, and together we'll go to the Orns with the good news. Not everybody will be happy about it, but that's for me to deal with. Those who don't support us will be released from their oath, and I'll ensure they're safe until they leave the south. After that, whatever they choose to do is up to them.
All right, let's go.
Brothers, today marks a new chapter in the history of the Horn to the south. Today, we put an end to fear and poverty. I understand your pain. I know you feel helpless in the face of the looming terror of the Wyrdness. Camelot has abandoned us, brothers. For years, they've given us no aid. All they do is take our resources, send us to senseless slaughter, and keep us in the dark.
His mouth looks so weird when he's talking.
Camelot doesn't see us as equals. They've forgotten Sewel Firstfoot's legacy and the promise King Arthur made to us. We were meant to stand as equals. We were meant to be just as powerful as them. And all this time, do you know what they've done to the founder of the Horns of the South? For over 600 years, Sewel has been alive, forgotten by King Arthur and all of Camelot. You don't have to take my word for it. Sewel's tomb is open. Go and see for yourselves. I say, enough. Enough of being fed a rotten myth that turned out to be one great lie. We swore loyalty to the torturers of one of the noblest knights to ever walk Avalon. I say, enough! We will no longer honor an oath made to dishonorable people. We won't let ourselves be exploited any longer. But, my brothers, I bring news. Galahad the Pure, the same Galahad who threatened to burn half our garrison at the stake, is dead.
Yeah, and it was a hair-raising battle.
Galahad's death is our chance to break free from Camelot. Enough lies. No more risking everything for those who only know how to take. You're probably wondering, how can we protect the South on our own? How can we defend ourselves when Camelot comes to reclaim their slaves? Yes, that's what we are to them. I know the lockdown of the fortress surprised you, and for that, I truly apologize, but it was necessary to keep you from attacking our new allies, the Del Rita tribes, led by One Eye.
I know, my brothers, I know. This must be a shock, especially since I didn't share my plans with you earlier. But hear me out. Thanks to this alliance between the Ords of the South and the Dalriada tribes, we are securing the safety of the South and our independence from Camelot.
The tribes will provide us with the military support our depleted ranks desperately need. The tribes will help us rid the South of the bandits who've plagued our people for years. Together, we'll share knowledge and resources to ensure a better future for all Southerners.
We will not drain your resources. In fact, we'll replenish your armories and fill your pantries. We'll stand together, fighting side by side to bring peace and order back to the South. In return, all we ask is your loyalty. If you see a brother from the Dalriada fighting the Camelotian, stand with our brother. That's all.
Of course, if anyone isn't in favor of this alliance, you have the right to leave the service. I declare a new era for the Horns of the South. Those who don't wish to help build this future are released from their oaths. To those who choose to stay, I promise a good life, and you won't face any more threats. Now, brothers, return to your duties and rest easy. The Horns of the South will endure, and soon we'll be stronger than ever before.
Yeah, something tells me things are not going to go as they plan. Things are probably going to still be as difficult. They need to fix that, because that's such a glaring issue, and it's like, oh my, see, it's doing this again. I hate it. I hate when it does this, because now I gotta like try to just like, honestly, it's just such a weird bug. It's like, why? Okay, did that fix it? Okay, I think that did, but hopefully we don't have any more problems. I'm going to put, like, I don't know, I already have it like at 100, like the sound and everything, and it's like, it's still like the voice, like when like Fergus was talking, I felt like it was still a little low. I'm actually gonna see here. Let's see. All right, that might help it. I didn't have like I was looking at my mixer. So the audio wasn't all the way up. So maybe that'll. It was like at like 50%. So maybe that'll work. That way I can do that quest and just give her some stolen boots. Alright, let's talk to him. I've done everything you ask of me. My turn.
An honest matter. What do you need?
Let's see here. I'm here for Excalibur.
Ah, right. See, the problem with Excalibur, or indeed any of King Arthur's blades, is that you need to prove you're worthy of wielding it. How are you supposed to do that? Hell knows. But if the pin that secured your entry to the horns has led you here, I think I know what the one who gave it to you might have been thinking.
What do you mean?
You see, there are many different legends. According to one of them, there are a few places on Avalon where you can prove yourself worthy, whatever that means. And one of those places, as you can probably guess, is nearby. Have you seen the old gong in the sunken village? Well, many years ago, when people still went to the woods for a shit instead of using a privy, it was part of a certain ritual. Only the people who passed the ritual could become keepers.
Alright, and there's something you're not telling me.
None of the living keepers were recruited that way, so we don't really know what happens during the ritual. That's why Galahad now appoints keepers and the captain chooses them. It's just safer that way. I only know that you need to sound the gong and then lie down to sleep at its base. If you wake up, I mean, when you wake up again in the morning, you'll know you've been deemed worthy. Unfortunately, the gong is broken, so first you'll need to find a way to fix it, and since it's made of weird steel, that's not going to be easy, is it? Fortunately, Oshbrid should be able to help you. A little bird told me he likes to play with weird steel when nobody's looking. Just tell him I sent you, and he won't give you any trouble.
Alright, so let's see here. So if all those recruits were worthy, why did none of them try wielding Excalibur?
Well, of course they tried. It turns out that the keepers who passed the ritual could hold it longer than anyone else. Maybe it'll be enough for what you need, and maybe something entirely different will happen. It's your risk and your decision.
Alright.
Go, and may the southern wind be in your favor. If you need anything from the old captain, you know where to find me.
So yeah, I don't think like what he wants. Like, you know, it's like, oh yeah, it's gonna be, you know, you're never gonna have to worry about anything again. You'll be safe under our protection. Everything will be dandy. We're probably gonna run into more of Camelot's knights, and they're probably gonna give us more trouble.
I like it when things are quiet.
All right, let's talk to Oshbrid, or however you pronounce his name. All right, there's an ancient gong in the sunken village. Can you fix it?
Why would you want to fix it? Do you even know what it is?
Take some advice from an old man. If there's a giant, ancient statue that somebody tried to turn to dust, they must have had a good reason for it.
I need to repair it to become a keeper.
Well, if you put it that way, then I suppose I have to tell you the truth. Otherwise, the terror from the sea will bite me in the ass while I bathe.
Of course I can fix it. I've been doing this kind of thing since I could swing a hammer. It's a skill we pass down from master to apprentice, generation to generation. Nothing fancy, just good old blacksmithing. Obviously, though, you'd have to bring me a couple things so that I can actually do it.
Alright, I have what she wanted in order to fix the gong, so I needed like ethereal cobweb. Well, good thing I farmed for those things.
How did you, Oh, forget it. I don't even want to know. Just give me a moment.
Here. That should do it. Do whatever you need to, if you're really sure about this. But please try to come back alive.
Alright, so I think I'm going to end it here, guys. So next episode, we shall continue on. So I believe, yes, we need to just go back to the village. Let me see. Quests. Everything I need to, I can fix the gong. Now I'm perform the ancient ritual. Yeah, so I'm gonna track. Okay, that's already been tracked. So yeah, next episode we shall, you know, ring that gong and see what happens. But Until then, which will be in a few hours, I shall catch you all then. Take care.